I don't know how many of you remember 1989, Tiananmen Square, the massacre, 4th of June, the tanks. We were here, they were there, but we saw it on television. I also saw it on television, and I wrote this, Tiananmen Square. Slow-eyed Chinese boys and girls, youth denied democracy, born into a way of life unknown in the West. We watch, we wait, weeks. Then like a pulse bursting, redness flashed on our television screens. Obscene death on beautiful young bodies. Bleeding, red blood, red, pouring on red, outpouring, life stilled. Democracy is now only a word. They lie dead in Tiananmen Square. We all love children. Silence. 19 years ago, we had our first grandchild. His name is Alex. He's not here tonight, he's doing his leaving cert. He's heading off into the new world soon. Alex, write your name on the heart of a child. Love him, and love will return to you. Contentment and joy exist in his innocent laughter. His chuckle is the essence of his soul. His exploring touch feels like satin against tired skin, and his ever-changing gaze makes him a chameleon. Alex, I love the bones of you. This one now was written in response to what I considered was unfair criticism. I'm a gentle soul.
And we love you.
I love you too. Have a drink? I dream of Sam. Unknown. Being trampled upon once more. I plucked a thorn from a rose and thrust it at the face of my tormentor. Aiming a well-intentioned kick, he crumpled before me, and needing both hands to help him squirm, he could not still the blood from his face. My venom relished its outpouring. Oh, the bliss of giving into my horrible need to trample him as he had trampled my sensitivity. This is for all the men in the audience.
Here we go.
Ladies, it's called Creative Joke. God turned to Adam and saw, to his dismay, the poor man imperfect, on the leaves asleep lay. You poor fellow, you're suffering so. He rolled up his sleeve, dismantled Adam's sorbets, and created Eve. The rib's a rib tickler, taken from man. This poem's just as difficult and harder to scan. Adam looked at Eve and saw to his disgust. His bad bits looked nice. Dominate her I must. Poor Eve, how she suffered, such aches and such pain, which Adam, so macho, just ignored with disdain. So God, you're responsible for unequal lives. Why men can act rotten and nags become wives. I liked your original plan. Instead, you created the perfect man. Now, we live in slightly happier times down here. First one here, this is when I used to write poetry that rhymed. Well, actually that one rhymed a bit, but here we are. It's called September. We sat on a rock, you and I. A lark sang somewhere in the sky. I could not see him, but I knew he was there. Just like the love that we both share. You said that you loved me, and we'd never part. You gave me your soul, I gave you my heart. Cold as that boulder now that we are gone. Where is the lark singing his song? Rowan trees glow like a burning ember, sheltering the love that grew in September. And we come on to H block. My child said to me, "Why do you cry? How can I answer you? Will you understand? The men of violence have made my heart small and my breath tight. My worry is no longer distant because all around us is hate. It corrodes. Men speak ugly words when they speak of them. But what of the violent men? Are they too lonely? Do they feel our hate and so breed more hate? The heinous H block, stinking in its iniquity, was it not once just ordinary? Do those men lack so much that they give so much, their spirit? Are they now so forlornly cold that no ray of warmth can touch them? This one is sort of a personal one, but my Easter Sunday. A little bird fell from the sky, hurt, its small wings fluttering weakly, a tiny heart beating against skin. Skin so fine it barely covered its breast. It lay on the hard, so cold ground, helpless. Then a white butterfly swooped, kissed the bird, flew away, as if to say, "It is done." I put the bird in a box with a cotton wool to warm him and waited. Memories. Sun-filled Easter morning in Spain. My heart is so at ease, so sweet. My teenage children, my beloved, filling my vista in my heart. A white dove swoops low to kiss me, flies away. I feel a love and a quiet peace. It grabs and hugs me till I gasp. It was at that moment in time, in another place, my father died. We're back then to the fight for democracy, and it's called the Square of Peace. Is peace that thing that makes you complete, that sets your insides quiet? Is peace a thing that makes falling rain soft and welcome, nurturing the future? Nations in turmoil seeking the peace that is the freedom to choose, choosing to live only if free. The depression battle. The woman looks in the mirror. The woman looks in the mirror Every morning she presents herself as she searches to invent the woman she will be today. Many personae reflect as she hungrily drinks from her own well of identities. She is an edge of the perfected woman anointed by Sylvia Plath. The woman plucks from the pots of foundation the colours she will mix to match her mind, and she fixes her base with bland bonding, a fine powder alabaster white. The penciled brows and the penciled lips are the frame for the eyes and expression, or a lack of expression. The eyes are bathed in colour, or maybe nude. It depends on who she is, or thinks she is, today. Try this one, Wild Horse. It is the unwise who tries to tame the wild horse. I am the wild horse who will take you to oblivion. On my back I can carry you to the heights of wonder and the depths of normality. It is I who writes the entrails of the world across the night sky, and in the morning ploughs the beauty of the earth. I am the wild horse of the world, your lover and beloved. Tame me. And I'll finish with another one about Ireland. It's called Land of the Sheep. We're a strange lot as Irish. The O'Reilly wrote, "Thou art not conquered yet, dear land." We're a strange lot, pushing forward but forever looking back. Rooted in the land of the Sheighle, we danced to the whisper of wings and revelled in the fairy fort. One step forward, one step back. Kneeling to a supernatural presence, accepting a host or a host of fairies with same enduring superstition. That same notion informing our beginning. Trees, apples, and demons, and the languid woman devouring the creation and transforming the garden into a wilderness. Thou art not conquered yet, dear land. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much indeed. I wouldn't like anybody to forget that we're down the south of France next to Provence. There's a special poetry reading every month.
Last Friday?
The last Friday in every month.
Where?
Down in the lakes of Provence.
Yeah, Sexton. Yeah. Well, the name of it's in Book and Bar in Aix-en-Provence, an English bookshop, and I run the poetry corner. So you're all welcome. Thank you. Thank you very much.
There's very little else to be said, ladies and gentlemen, except to say the audience, of course, we have. I'd ask you to give a very warm welcome. Carl Johnson is stepping away out.